We are live, and I didn't accidentally play my haunted video. It kept trying to play, and I'm like, no, no, no. Everyone, welcome back. The beautiful Brenda T. Imagine. Um, Brenda, I had such a wonderful time reading with you last time. I'm so happy that we get to read together again. You have beautiful energy, and you have a truly blessed gift.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, me too. I thought it was really fun.
Yeah.
And I can already feel the energy tonight.
I know. I was meditating before we came on. One of the reasons why I was like a minute late. Um, and hang on, let me. I've got to get my chat going here. Okay. And I felt someone touch like the back of my head, like touching, not just the tingles I usually get. So, who's here? But, I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so tonight, everyone, we are here. I've been wanting to do ancestral readings for a long time and shaman readings, and it's not too easy finding people that want to do ancestor or shaman readings. And so I was so blessed when I met Brenda, and she channels the shamans, and she's got a truly blessed gift. So I thought, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
So wonderful having you back. Wonderful having you back. So
Thank you. Thank you.
So you have the beautiful deck by Colette Baron Reed. I have it too, but I won't be using it tonight. The Mystic Shaman.
The Mystical Shaman.
You got the pocket version.
Yeah, there's a little.
Is it Jenna Degliano? Who's the artist?
The artist? Let's see, it's Alberto Villaldo and Colette Baron Reed and Marcela Lobos.
Oh, that's right. Amazing, amazing artwork. And
yeah.
I just love that deck. So I'm happy you're using it tonight.
I'd like to have the bigger cards because these little ones are kind of hard for me to hang on to, and they're real slick.
Do you not have the big deck?
The big deck costs $40, and this one cost $18. So this is the one I bought.
I don't remember. I bought mine years ago when it first came out, and I haven't used it live much. But I'm finding that a lot of the chatters don't mind if you read out of an oracle book. I don't think there's anything wrong with reading out of an oracle book because, for me, first of all, the artwork's incredible, and but the story, if you get a really good oracle book, the story needs to be heard from some of these. And tonight is no exception because I have all shaman oracles, and and I got a new one. So
did you? Fun.
My new one that I just got, and it just keeps falling all over. I've been avoiding this deck for years because the artwork on the front is a little different from the artwork that's on the cards. And so I shied away from it for years, and I watched a couple walkthroughs, and the artwork is stunning. It's stunning. So I'll be using that, and then I'll be using Shaman Oracle.
Okay.
Shaman's Oracle. That one is that one's a deep dive deck, and so I've only used it one other time live, and it's a little tricky to use live, but I might share in the story with the book. Sorry, and I toppled my other two over. And the other one is called Sacred Vision.
Oh, you have some nice cards.
These are absolutely stunning. And then, of course, my go-to, the Medicine Heart. I have the full size. And again, it was one of those that you really have to read with the guidebook. But when they came out with the pocket edition, I was pleasantly surprised that snippets of the book are on the back. So that's the way all pocket books should be.
Well, those people that have made those cards and written those words were divinely inspired, I think.
Mm,
And I think, the whole thing, the pictures and the words in the book are divinely inspired. And
they are.
that's why I don't mind reading them. I'd really rather not have to read. But sometimes people receive direct messages from
Yes.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. And we can't memorize a whole story for every card, you know.
No, not me anyway.
Not me anyway either. Okay, let's say hi to some people. Our
Absolutely.
beautiful chatters. Um, we have Brendan here. Brendan, I was bragging about your first freelance job as a graphic artist is going very well. So I'm so proud of him. And then where are we? Okay, Silver's here, snacking while lurking. That's great. That's perfect. And this is Michelle. She's my sister from another mister. We've known each other for near 18 years. She used to be my neighbor, but then she since moved. But we are, talk about two peas in a pod. Um, it's just perfect. So Purple Moon Tarot's here. Hello, hello, and I think I have wrote your name down somewhere. Um, Love to know everybody by their first name as well. Leah's here. Hi, Leah. Um, thank you for putting that, Silver, because we do take our time and we do go in depth. And so sometimes we get an abundance of people wanting their questions read, and just be mindful that if you come in late, you have people in front of you, and we try our best to get to everybody. So Garnet's here. What the Fae? I believe my dad was a great shaman. Wow,
Oh,
a mystic poet and a painter philosopher.
wow. How cool
That
to
is
have
very
that.
interesting, Garnet. Maybe we need to try to connect with him tonight. That
Oh,
would be
cool.
interesting. Nancy, beautiful Nancy's here. My other sister from another mister. Nancy, I hope you're feeling better tonight. Jazz is here. Hello. Hello. I'm already getting a dry throat and I haven't even started reading. Oh, let's see. Let me just try to quickly go because we want to get to these readings quick. Kim B, as always, lovely to see you here. She's one of ours that love glutton for punishment type people. No, she's a big, huge supporter, and I appreciate you very much, Kim. I appreciate all of you who take the time out of your days, your evenings to come share space with us. It really, really does touch my heart. So Nancy's going into lurking mode. Why not?
Hey, my kitchen needs some cleaning up.
Oh my gosh, mine's clean. It just has mail in a couple different spots.
Oh, my
And
dishes are sitting over there looking at me dirty.
I'll have dishes in my sink, but they're always rinsed off. I'm waiting for the dishwasher to be empty. All right, Michelle's a question. Can we ask about the current energy going on right now? Lots of anger and hostility around you. We can make that your question, Michelle, if you like. I mean, every day there's more and more, like going to work. People are in such a hurry. There's more and more accidents. They're, oh, and the people's energy. She's right. There's a lot going on. And I don't know if this. I haven't kept up this month with the planetary alignment, so I don't know what's going on there. Um, Garnet will never forget the great storm in '82. There was a great storm in Scotland in '72, and that was a gale storm that took the chimney off of our house, blew the side window wall out of our classroom. It was scary.
Wow, wow.
And the earthquake. So Mother Earth, dear Earth Mother, she is speaking. We just had an earthquake here on Saturday, and it lasted a good, if it didn't last a full minute, it was close. And for an earthquake, that's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then shortly after, I hear about a volcano in Alaska making a little presence known. And
There's a
then
lot
a
going on.
volcano in the Philippines erupted.
Mm-hmm.
So they say, though, if the Alaska one, if it erupts, it'll blanket Anchorage. Um,
Ooh.
so their Earth Mother, she's making some shifts. So maybe maybe Brenda can channel on information. So
I do have a video up on my channel that was a warning from Spirit. I don't remember what the title of the video is, but it was kind of interesting, the pictures they showed me and the things they said.
well, what was interesting is I was just telling my son Brendan about your video, and I was just about ready to start talking about earthquakes and hurricanes when, when the earth started shaking. I mean, talk about a coincidence, serendipity, call it what you will. Call it what you will. So, actually, I'm trying to think. Um, I don't remember if I have your link on my things.
Well, my name on the screen is my channel name.
Right. So let me look it up real quick because I'm one of those that love to click on a link right away. I don't want to have to go searching for it. And I
True.
thought I had copied it in, but apparently I didn't. Bad host. Bad host. Brenda, while I'm doing this, you said you had a message that you would like to read for everybody. Would you want to just segue into that while I get your channel name up here?
Yeah, sure. I
Okay.
hope y'all don't mind my reading from
Oh,
my notebook. I hope it doesn't last too long. I don't think it does, but I knew that Ginger and I were going to get on here tonight and we were going to talk about shamans. And so my shaman guides send me these two different songs when they want to talk to me or when they're around. So I heard their songs. So I sat down with my, I have, what do you call it? Software that's a dictation. That's it,
oh,
dictation software that I just speak
oh, I
and it
love
writes
that.
down the words for me. I have to go back and fix some of it because it's not always right. And then what's really funny is I have to say, yes, I did choose that period. And what am I going to do next period? And question mark. And I have to put the
Oh,
punctuation
yeah.
in. So it's kind of weird. But anyway, this is what they told me this morning when I asked for a message for us for tonight. Let me see where to start. I was talking about how I heard their songs, and they said, yes, indeed, songs were important in our work. We use songs to deliver messages to the other side and to work up our emotions about the process. And music can be very emotional, and we use it as a tool. And they're saying, you might be a different kind of shaman than we were, but nevertheless, you are one. Be the one that fits into your lifestyle. You don't have to try to imitate the ones of old. Be who you are. So this is to everyone who feels that they are a shaman today. You don't have to try to imitate the ones of old. Just be who you are. Say
Right.
what you would say. You don't have to use ancient rituals. You can have your own rituals. And if you ask us, we will help you. In ancient times, we were often the only medicine that people had, and we were highly regarded. People were a little scared of us, but they didn't need to be. Our ways did seem a little strange, however, even to the primitive people. We would sometimes sacrifice little animals in ancient times. We would use the blood to make potions, and then it could also be eaten. This was the way at that time. We performed ceremonial dances, sometimes imitating the animals that lived around us, that we felt we knew what powers they had, and we wanted to call in those powers. The wolf, for instance, was one we wanted to call in those powers of. Um, Also, different birds, the eagle. The natives had many of their own songs and traditional songs, and we would encourage them to sing their songs along with the ceremonies we were performing. And it was a beautiful, inspirational thing, and it worked up the emotions. And when a lot of people gather together with their worked up emotions, it creates a tremendous, we would say, energy to be used to facilitate healing and miracles. We did sometimes perform miracles because we believed we could, and so we did. This did not go unnoticed by the people, and the story spread about our powers. It was the power of the group together, not just the shaman. So they partly feared us and they partly revered us. As time went on, those of us who were shaman changed and developed into different, more modern ways, always intense energies around us. We would call in, and we do call in spirit, the great spirit of the earth, for the purpose of healing, for the love of mankind. In truth, you are spirit, not your bodies. And in spirit is where we work with your energies to make changes in the body. You are amazing beings who don't know what they are. This gets clouded. We wish for you to think about it and try to feel it and make an effort to feel how large you really are. Your energy goes out far from your body. It does not have a defined outline. It does what you would call feathers out at the edges when you are in a group. The essence of you overlaps with one another's, and this is how creation happens. There is power in groups because of your energies melding together. Think of a large group of people marching side by side down the road, chanting, working themselves up in their energy and their fierceness. During that time, they have power they would not have if they were alone. This is why you are kept separated in truth. Stay in your house. Don't go out and see other people. They're dangerous. Other people are danger to you. Stay in your box. This is the intention that they have for you. So you can see this is why you should do the opposite. You should go out. You should gather together. They have no real power over you, and it's mind control. Don't let your mind be controlled. Be free. You are truly magnificent. Yes, we are medicine men, medicine women, herbalists, those who make potions from herbs and plants. They no longer sacrifice. They have great love for the animals, for the things of the earth, and they love to work outside. They love the plant kingdom and are very interested in it. They are connected to spirit and can talk and receive messages from spirit, which is what you really are. It's the world that you come from and will go back to. The shaman of today may use smoke and feathers in their ceremonies. They use many different things, but they don't have to dress up. They don't have to play dress up to look like a shaman. The shaman is in their heart. It comes from your heart.
Beautiful. Wow, so that's a lot of message, and that's a beautiful message, Brenda.
It was kind of long. I apologize. I didn't know it'd take that long.
Oh my gosh, but it's true. Some of us, think we have to put on, the Halloween costume to, the bird feathers and and so the shaman, if I'm not wrong, the shaman is the magic within, right? And it's how we utilize that magic,
Yeah.
So people might say witch, well, there's a little bit of a difference. The shaman, very astral driven, I think, where witches today, they use some of the same rituals, let's say, and I won't go deep into there, but some rituals are passed down by generational things, but but to hear that we all have that shaman within us it's wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you for sharing that.
Oh, thanks for putting up with me. That was kind of long. I need a drink of water.
Yeah. So I put let me put it in again. This is Brenda's link. If you have not already, she is new to YouTube. What, a year maybe in?
A year and 5 months.
Okay. So, but like myself, started off a little quiet. And so, we want the world to know Brenda. So please, if you have not yet, hit that link and subscribe to Brenda. You just heard one of the beautiful messages she channels. And so it's not only the shamans she channels, now I can't even speak. I'm speaking in tongue. Angels. I mean, just to get a wonderful message. But she did also recently, again, a message where the angels are trying to forewarn us of some things coming, and it's about preparing for the unknown, really, right?
Not to cause fear, but to be prepared.
Right. So, and as I know, when we were hit by Helene, no one expected it to hit us that hard, because where I live, Greenville, South Carolina, we don't get hit by hurricanes. We get some tornadoes, we get some high winds, but never a hurricane, and that put us all out of power for weeks. Some people near 2 weeks.
It was horrible, sad, and now earthquake too.
And now earthquakes. So everybody go out and buy SpaghettiOs. You can eat them cold.
Right.
No, weeks before, I told Brendan, I'm going to get the two of you mixed up now. I said, every time you go to the store, pick up a can of SpaghettiOs. He's like, okay. And so our power was out 7 days, and our freezer was a nice freezer because that food lasted that 7th day.
Oh, did it?
That night, I was getting ready to get into those SpaghettiOs, and the power came back on, and the stores were open.
Yay!
So Brenda just hit. Woohoo!
Oh, thanks, guys.
Oh, happy day. And speaking of happy, hi, Jackie. Lovely Jackie. Thank you for joining us again tonight. UK. And Garnet, where do you live, Garnet? Aren't you over in the UK or no? Anyway, I think somebody else popped in. Bora Bora popped in. Hi, Bora Bora. But anyways, real quick, London. He's been posting some beautiful pictures and videos of some very nice stone structures. I love them. But I think it was Kim B mentioned she saw a heron. Was it you, Kim? I don't think I starred that, but I just wanted to read heron energy. I love reading on animal energy. So when you see a heron, it speaks of patience, introspection, and watchfulness, but also speaks of magnificence in your solitude. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently forward toward your purpose, and patience will bring you rewards. So anybody who's trying to manifest something, and you see a heron, it's just saying, patience, young Padawan.
Whoa.
Oh, he's in Wales right now on holiday. Oh my gosh. Posting pictures. All right. So anyone who would like to pose a question, I have 4 marked already, but just type in the word shaman. And if you want a reading, or actually you can ask a question. We're going to be pulling cards, and Brenda's actually going to be channeling as well. So you don't have to type in shaman on a general message. Otherwise, post your question, and let's get this party started. So
I'm excited.
Yeah. So I have Michelle, I have Silver, I have Leah, I have Kimby. Well, that wasn't a question. That was her No, yesterday, while sitting atop the great temple mound, I had a deja vu moment when catching a tall grass stalk waving. Can you see any connection to Native
Oh,
American life? I
oh,
love
wow.
that question. Okay,
What a
that
cool
was
experience.
that was a well. Why don't we start with that one? We'll start with Kim. Anybody else? Keep popping in your questions and shamans, and I'll get you started. And we have Brendan. We have hi Ellen. Ellen would love a shaman reading. Kim would love a shaman reading. Jazz would love a shaman reading. Um, let's see. What's it say? Please be patient. Finger and Brenda. Oh, I think she meant to say Ginger.
That's a
Thank
funny
you so
typo.
much. Ellen knows our or at least mine. So you're saying
That's
I'm fat? I'm just kidding.
oh,
All right. All right. We have 8 people start already. Let's get going because we want to make sure we try to get everyone. So we have, well, Kim, do you want us to read on that Native American past energy, or do you want a just a general reading? So I'm trying to watch chat and everything. Okay. And then after Kim, we have Michelle and Silver and Leah. So let's start there. So unless Kim has a specific, whatever the guides want to tell you. Okay. All right. Let's give her like a. Let's see if we can answer that question and see what else the guides might tell her.
what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to first draw a shaman card for you, and then I'll ask for a message for you. Do you want me to go first, Ginger?
Sure, if you're ready. I got some shuffling here to do.
Okay. I love this card. I drew the card Holy Mountain for you. And I do have to read about it. My memory is shot. It says, time to be active. Push doubts aside. From the top, there are no obstacles. Overcome your doubts. You have everything you need. That's a great message. Now I'll see if I can bring a message for you. You know what we didn't do? We didn't do our prayer.
Oh, that's right. You want to start off that? Yeah.
Okay.
I had asked Brenda to, I misplaced my calling in of the elements. And Brenda has a wonderful meditation she uses to start off. So go ahead.
So we take a few deep breaths at your own pace. Roots grow from the bottoms of my feet deep down into the center of the earth and grab hold there and ground me tightly as a mountain. The energy comes up my body and shoots up through my crown into the heavens, and I am like the tree of life, connected from heaven to earth. And as my guardian angel has my back and Master Jesus by my side, Archangel Michael, the gatekeeper, my heart opens like a rose in bloom, and my heart space expands far out from my body. And we slip into a deep and strong connection with you, dear ones of love and light, our ancestors, the shaman. We ask to receive messages from you tonight that are for the greater good of those who are here asking the questions. I ask that we do no harm, that we only do good. And this is have sincerely loving energies for your well-being. Thank you.
That's beautiful, Brenda. I love that. Okay.
I'll see if I can hear a message. I already pulled that Holy Mountain card for you, so let's see if I hear anything from the shaman gods. We are here. We're excited to be here. And we're glad to talk about your question you have about the grass stalk waving. It was an earth spirit. They were happy to see you there. They felt your presence through the ground. They heard your footsteps. And then they saw your heart. And when they saw your heart, they were compelled to let you know in their own way, saying, I see you. Namaste. And that is all.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. All right, Kim. I'm trying to figure out what to start with. I'll start with this. Spirit of initiation. Okay. Let me get into this. All right. Not only I feel that this is a spirit of initiation. This is about initiation into connection with spirit. I feel like your connection with spirit is going to grow ever stronger. And I feel that you can connect with your ancestors and ask for that ancestral lineage for the knowledge and the wisdom, bring it forward into your life today. And let me quickly go into the book here. Oh, that might take a while if I did that. Is it here? It's right here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to read it real quick. Initiation opens doors between different states of reality. For the shaman, initiation was one of the introduction to the realm of spirit, where he or she would conduct their work, receiving from otherworldly guide instructions in the work of healing and inquiry undertaken. These are small words. Of inquiry undertaken on behalf of the tribe. Initiation would take many forms, but usually included the entering into a trance state in which initiation received the approval of these beings of the inner world, experience of being guided by otherworldly beings. Okay, so wow. So I wasn't far off, as far as calling in that ancestral, but otherworldly beings as well, Kim. That's amazing. So there's your message on that card. And then for my new deck, bear with me, it's new. Interact and relate. Okay, so I'm going to do the keyword on tradition here. Since we pulled this card of initiation, connecting with the elders, first of all, Kim. If you have elders to connect with, if they're not in your family, maybe in the community, doing some community work with the elderly. But anyways, and then in conversation, I feel like in conversation with an elder, whether it's in your family or someone you just happen to meet randomly, talking about their traditions. And I feel many, many traditions are lost throughout time. We seem to not have time for and or forget. So I feel like you're being called to connect with some traditions and starting your own new traditions with your family and friends even. All right, and my last card here is so beautiful. Okay, here's the image. And it's talking about love. It's funny because I was, I don't read the backs yet. And I was thinking of that poem, if you love something, set it free. But this is love is all you need. This speaks of the West energy, the West elements, and the color black, which is actually supposedly made up of all colors of the world, in one color. This says, Okay, now I can't speak. Okay. Rewrite the scary stories you tell yourself. Create a new vision of your innate beauty and love of who you are.
Oh,
All you need is love. Make your sacred shield the stars and the phases of the moon and define your intent. Be yourself. Be a new, beautiful new dream created by your nights. And call back or call in your beloved, your soulmate. This is wonderful. Um, your ceremonial feathers are your wings, and your elk bones, horns, are your antenna to the ancestors who love you, which is interesting because of a certain deck, and it didn't say this in the deck, but every time I see antlers, it reminds me of the connection, like the little antennas to spirit. Okay. Your life is a sacred bundle made up of love and your dreams. So these cards are really neat because these are about making sacred bundles. So gather things that you love and you wrap them in like a chamois material or a beautiful cloth and put your intent in this. It's almost like a totem, and put it in a deem a sacred spot in your home. And this is for everybody. It's about it's called a sacred bundle. So whatever is true and near to your heart, and the intentions that symbolize your intentions to set out into the world and that which you keep close to your heart. It's about making a sacred bundle, making the dreams. So that's what I have for you, Kim B.
no, that sounds fun. I want to do that.
I know. I love this deck. It has all kinds of those. Now I'm lost. Okay, I found myself. So Kim, oh hi Kendra. Leah's here. Okay, so there's your story, Kim, for the evening, and I hope that meant something to you. And lovely message, Brenda. It was a lovely message. All right, our next person, Michelle. She would like to know about the current energies right now. Okay.
My dog is right here putting her cold nose on my arm. I don't know what she wants.
Hi, warrior girl. All right, Michelle.
I'm going to draw a shaman card for you, Michelle. Current energies, lots of anger and hostility around me. I'm sorry to hear that. Which one of these beautiful shaman cards is for our dear friend Michelle to hear the words of at this time? See what you got. Ooh, I like it. The moon. These show the phases of the moon. Isn't that kind of a cool picture? Let's see what the book has to say about that. So it's just talking about every 28 days the moon manifests a steady progression from darkness to light and then back again. The phenomenon is in our skies. It has a powerful impact on our human psyches. The moon has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of the earth. That same power in turn affects human feelings and emotions, because we are mostly water, aren't we? Our bodies are. The moon spends equal time in the dark as it does in the light of the sun, and now it comes to remind you of this balance. Have you been too focused on outer achievements, productivity, or social engagements? Or have you spent too much time hidden from the outer world, not wanting to interact or show your face? Meditate on the significance of the moon cycle and let it gently guide you out of your bottomless depths. Head back to the world of outer expression and connection with others. Let it help you make time for yourself and your feelings and your essential human and spiritual needs. Oh, I like that. That was a good message for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me see if I can receive a message, Ginger.
Okay.
Now, who are we talking to? I forgot.
Michelle. I'm sorry, I just took her name down. This is
That's
Michelle.
Michelle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell Michelle about this current energy that's going on around her, anger and hostility? I'm hearing my shaman song. I just heard the words, try not to worry about it. Let them be the ones who are angry and hostile. You're not. Of course, we can't totally ignore other people that we are with, but we can choose not to join in what it is that they are doing. Keep your distance. Build protection around your heart. And ask for direction from your guides and angels. And then sit down and be still and listen for what they have to say to you. They will speak directly to your heart. If you don't hear words, you will receive feelings and thoughts that will be important to you. Thank you so much. That's what we received, Michelle. Thank you so much for your question.
Wow. I'm loving these messages you're getting, Brenda. Okay, so my first one I'm going to get here. Well, no. Okay, the first card I pulled Ancestors of Protection.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, let me look at the image again. It's amazing the artwork of our ancestors compared to the artwork of today. What they did with what they had astounds me. But their interpretations are quite funny. Okay, so all right, let me read to you this. Okay, bear with me. This is dinky. It's dinky, and I need new glasses. Okay. Here's your ancestor of protection, Michelle says. I am the ancestor of protection. I guard the spirit of the one who invokes my power, keeping them true to their innate sense of being. I bring strength and energy to those who call upon me and guide them to find a safe harbor for their journey. I stand in as a primal ancestor and companion on the hardest paths you travel. As you embark on your new enterprise, I will stay beside you and protect you from assaults of opponents or detractors. Sorry. So I think this is just the your ancestors, the shamans, letting you know, as Brenda says, not to worry, that you are protected in all your endeavors. Surround yourself in that semi-impermeable bubble and deflect all lower energies away. We can't do anything about everybody else's energy. We can only protect our own energy and nurture our own energy during these challenging times. All right, and now we have back to basics. Now, this is something Michelle and I actually have been talking about. She and I went to an herbal fair, and we're trying to think about. She knows how to garden and stuff. I know how to grow beautiful plants and trees, but I've never grown vegetables and self-sustaining things. And I believe this is a message for all of us, going back to basics. I'm even thinking on cutting out some things in life. I told my son, we got to stop buying paper plates. We can rewash the plates. I might even figure out a way to cut that cable bill. And do I really need that? I'm trying to think about things that will save me money, sustain life. And it's all about not just going back to basics on growing things, but back to basics on how we used to nurture our souls. We went out walking, we went out playing in the, of course, we're not going to go climbing trees at our age, but the adventure, the fresh air, maybe not, well, we all need our cars, but doing a little more walking, back to basics, reduce and waste, and recycle, reuse, everyone. And your final card, let me look at this image. All right, so before I read, I'm looking at this image and I'll show you in a moment. It's about taking a sacred journey, doing a deep meditation and almost astral travel, but it's a travel towards transformation, calling in your ancestors and guides and shaman and help you through this transition of what is going on in the world. Making it a sacred ritual. The drum, the smoke, the sage, the butterflies. It's time. Adore. Life can be a medley of delight. When the painting of your path begins to fray within your own lodge of thought, shift your mind's eye to that of a placid sea. See the brilliant path of the silver moonlight that comes across the water to bring you safely home. Let the clarity of light fill you within radiant colors as you surround yourself with the protection of the ancestors. This is a time of your becoming. What wonders do you dream for yourself? That's a
wonderful message.
Okay. All right. So there's your story, Michelle. I'm wondering if you're getting tingles just as I am.
I could picture that as you were reading it. It was beautiful.
I know. What a journey. What are those when they go to sweat lodges or something? What do they call that though? Journeying, no?
I think so.
I don't know. But anyways, yes, I found myself climbing a tree about a couple months ago, and it was so fun. I was climbing into it to trim, but it just brought back that childhood memory of I was always climbing trees. So
I did.
All right, we have Silver. What are my shamanic gifts and how can I better develop them?
Nice question.
All right, Silver. Hi, Maureen.
I hear my shaman song. They're singing to you. I'm going to pull a shaman card for you, Silver, from my mystical shaman deck. Which one of these beautiful cards has the words that they need to hear at this time? The Ancient Ones. Beautiful artwork. The Ancient Ones. Oh, it's number 1 in the book. That's cool. I do have to read. I apologize. The essence of this card is the Ancient Ones are the shamans of old who defeated death and escaped from the tyranny of time. They once walked the earth like us. Now they reside in infinity and can counsel us after we say yes to our calling. They are available to help us attain our full realization. You can break the chains that once bound you to the family drama and be free of your generational curses. Forgive the ones you need to release. Honor your biological ancestors by lighting a candle to them tonight. Wouldn't that be a nice idea? Might be kind of late tonight, but maybe tomorrow morning. Light a candle in honor of your biological ancestors. I like that. That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can hear a message for you. Thanks for your question and thanks for being here. What are my shamanic gifts and how can I better develop them? We are the shamans of old that are speaking to you tonight, that the book spoke of. We are the ancient ones that are here with you now. We honor you, dear one. You have a deep interest for this profession, and that is honorable. You go way back as a shaman, as a medicine woman. You have the gift. This is true. As you make an effort to practice, you will start remembering, and you will have a knowing of what it is you should do. And if you sit and call us in, we would dearly love to speak to you. This is genuine. And that's all. That's all I heard. Thank you so much.
Wow. You truly have a gift, Brenda. I love that. Oh, she got goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Aw. All right, my first card for you. How you can, okay, so shamanic gifts. And you got the Dancer of Reconciliation card. And I feel, before I read any of this, first of all, we ourselves need to sever energetic cords between people who no longer serve our highest good. Some people we need to reconcile with. And if they've passed, we can still call in their spirit and speak with them. And reconciliation is just reconnection in my library or book of knowledge. Reconciliation, reconnection. And I feel like one of your gifts is to help people reconnect with their spirit or perhaps with their loved ones who've passed on, just by your words of wisdom. But you yourself, as you need to grow in order to have your connection with the shaman, with the spirit, is making sure we are cleansed of all that does not serve our highest good, cleansed of any hooks from us that don't belong to us, that people, it's those self-limiting energies of others. But let me read this for you. It says, I am the dancer of reconciliation. I dance between those who have grown apart, between tribe and tribe, person and person, nation and nation. I seek out those who are estranged and restore the balance that has been lost. To all who feel crushed beneath the weight of the dissolution and separation, I offer the opportunity to restore, shape, and form the broken bonds. I also bring meaning of righting old wrongs and grievances through which process may through this process makes you grow stronger. So I believe that's one of your gifts, is to help people reconnect and also dissolve. Because if you look at this image, there's a lot of energy exchanging going on here. And don't forget for yourself grounding before you do any kind of energetic work. But I just feel like these, you have the power to help people dissolve these energetic cords that aren't healthy for them anymore. Then you have here, answer the call. So, as Brenda was saying, I think you're meant to work with the shaman. Answer that call and invite them into your life, and do it through meditation and connection. Again, once again, with the connection. And your last card here, it involves a ceremony. Let's read. Harmony. Music, the creation. Okay, let me show you this. Oh, that. He's doing a ceremony here, though. Okay, it says, sound such as a big bang is simply the movement of air, equivalent to breathing, the act of giving life, creation. A handmade flute, a rattle with crystals, a sacred pipe, and a drum. Nature's voice expressed through human instruments. Music rings the bells in your heart. It opens your movement and joy. You are in transformation through creativity. Find the secret of meditation and inner harmony by being in alert stillness. That's interesting. So I've always said, I was just telling somebody that today, because she saw me driving home yesterday and I was singing in my car. And I was explaining to her, singing raises your vibrational energy. It's what gets you closer to, wow, I'm really getting some serious tingles too. As we raise our energies, our vibrational energies, the closer we get to connecting with spirit, with the shamans, with our ancestors. And a wonderful, beautiful way of doing so is music, but you creating music. And as the card said, even as we breathe, it's a rhythm. It's nature's song, nature's rhythm. So on how to better develop, it's about raising your vibrational energy and using instruments or humming, even anything that raises your vibrational energy will help you connect at a stronger level. So there we go. She says she was hesitant to work with them, but now she's ready to call them in. Had a little laugh as my ringtone is a drum roll.
Yay.
I started singing made up song. Perfect. Wonderful. Akila's here.
Hi, Akila. My girlfriend.
On the show next week. So I'm excited
yay.
about that. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anybody new coming in. Okay. All right. So, all right. Who is next? Because I think Brendan was next. Leah's next. Leah is next. So, Leah, are you still here, my dear? We have Leah and then Brendan. And then I'll put up the cue in here.
What is my next step in creating work that I have a soul connection with and brings me joy?
Ooh, good question.
I'm going to pull a shaman card for you too, Leah. Which one of these beautiful shaman cards has the words on it for Leah to hear at this time? Yeah, we have two Leahs here.
Oh, we do, don't we?
And the other Leah has a question too.
We don't do financial readings though, Leah. So if you want a different question.
Leah, I got this beautiful card for you. This is the Beauty Way. And keep it from glaring. The Beauty Way. My colors aren't real pretty on here, but this card is really pretty in real life. It's a beautiful pink, delicate pink. And the beauty way is how I wish I could get myself to live all the time. So the beauty way is both a path that you travel and a daily practice. When things get ugly, you act to bring integrity and peace to the difficult encounter. When everyone else perceives only darkness, you point out the light and help uncover the hidden treasures. The beauty way invites you to create beauty in your life and to recognize the beauty inside yourself and in others. Stop to smell the roses and take a deep breath. Look up at the stars and recognize the splendor that surrounds you. See the beauty in whatever situation you find yourself in, and you will receive the lesson that life is teaching you in a kind and gentle way. So the beauty way is living your life by thinking those positive thoughts, seeing beauty, looking for the beauty around you, hearing beautiful music, speaking beautiful, loving words of mercy and grace, and sending love out from your heart out into the world. And wouldn't that be a beautiful way to live if we could be that way all the time? And now I'll see if I can bring a message for you, Leah. Thanks for being here and thanks for your question. What is my next step in creating work that I have a soul connection with and brings me joy? We are here, the ancient shaman. We would like to say to you, to look for those things that bring you joy. You can establish the connections that you wish you are a creator. People don't realize they're truly creators. You create with your thoughts and your words and your deeds. You can create this connection with the things that are beautiful in the world. This is where we recommend you would look and start. Find the beauty around you. If it doesn't just pop up in front of you, go look for it. And think about it often. And this is how you would create your connection that you seek. Loving intentions for everyone you meet is part of the process also. Namaste.
Oh.
And I heard them say, have a good life.
Beautiful, beautiful message. All right, Leah Makia. Okay. Where was I? I love this because, okay, so I was just talking to Brendan. He was trying to create something, and I told him he can call in his guides to help assist him. And I have a book that says Angels and Archangels, Ascended Masters, and we can call in Gabriel and other angels to help. So it's funny, I've got this for you, Ancestor of Skill.
Hmm.
A funny image. Okay. Okay, within looking in this image, okay. All right, so I'm seeing a deer, and again, antlers are the connection to spirit, to your ancestors. And in this particular image, this deer wanted to become closer to his ancestors, and he got creative and learned the skill of trying to get up on his hind legs, to even reach that berry up in the tree, high in the tree. But let me read to you what the ancestor of skill says. I'm the ancestor. That's memory. Hello. I'm the ancestor of skill. I teach you how to find a sense of balance and wisdom, and how to channel this into whatever task you undertake. I can enable you to uncover the skills latent within you, and will imbue you the positive energy. I stand for the artistry of life itself, and can teach you how to best access the single most important skill of all, knowing the art of living. The artful and versatile soul can always find a way, no matter how wide or deep your chasm is ahead. So this is about call in meditation, before you start creating, calling upon your ancestor, your guides, your shaman, the artistry energy, and ask for them to come and fill you with the embodiment of creativity before you start any project. And you'll find transformational energies going to start happen when you start doing that, Leah. And so I love this next image for you. Okay. So this person, at first I thought something like the Eight of Swords, kind of, but it's not. But it is about focus. But it says a tent's a rockin'. The tent's a rockin'. So this shaman was inside a tent, but he had the music and the energy moving through. He got up, started dancing, and then just got all tangled up in his tent. That's what's happening here. I love this energy. Okay, it says, life is a divine dance to the music we hear and make. Fast, erratic drum beats segue to soothing, erotic darkness with bells. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Leah Makia. The group Heilong, I'll type it in the group. If anybody doesn't know Heilong, I can put on this particular song. It's called Hummermere. Anyway, I'll try to find a link and put it in. This song gets me into a tribal kind of state where it's like I transport into another time, and I am dancing in a circle with my like my Indian ancestors, and the drum beat and the music, and it just gets all those energies flowing. But that's what that means to me. It says, stop and listen to the music, not of the ear, but of the heart, and practice of true. Okay, hang on, I got lost. I'm sorry. Stop and listen to the music, not in the ear, but in one's heart. The practice of the true musician. How does your heartbeat describe you as a host? Are you a true dreamer whose light shines through the weaving of existence, or are you a magnificent wild horse tethered to a merry-go-round? Be your heart and let it tell you who you are. Waves of music linger in echoes around you. Mount your wind horse, it says, and gallop from the heart through your arms and fingers, beyond all the tethers into the freedom of creation. Heed the eagle's call of the world. Okay, so another thing to do before you do any creative endeavor is that, dancing to some music, to a drum beat, raises your vibrational energy, and again, gets you closer to spirit. You call them in as you're dancing. I just see this whole, I do it behind closed doors. You can do it too. And my last card for you, Liam, is Spirit Guide. This eagle represents seeing from a higher perspective, the highest perspective of all, and that is of spirit. You can ask spirit to come, and I'm also hearing Horus, the eye of Horus. It helps you see. So it's almost like calling in a vision of what is in your heart and trying to interpret that and put it into your creative work that you're trying to do. So this is about you moving towards your purpose, Leah. So I'm going to try to put the link to the video that I'm talking about. Now, when it starts, it's kind of weird and you might not like it, but bear with it because it can, it puts me in a trance anyway, but not like a, well, anyway, to each his own. So, Leah, those are our stories for you tonight, and I hope the messages were a little clearer than what I was babbling.
You're not babbling, it's interesting.
Oh, okay. I just start getting so many visions and things coming in that's like I trip over my own tongue. It's horrible. It's horrible. All right, Brendan, are you here, buddy? Hey, Keepa. So Brendan, you are next. If you are here, you better say hi or forever hold your peace. And then Ellen, are you you're next if you're here, Ellen. So Brendan's still here. Ellen, are you here? And then Jazz is here because I saw her say I'm here. So, and then we still have Maureen and we still have Leah, our resident Leah, we'll say. Okay, so Brendan would love a shaman reading, Brenda.
It's a general reading.
Yeah.
General reading from the shaman. I'm going to pull a card for you.
Okay.
Which one of these beautiful cards is for Brendan to hear the words of at this time? Dear ones of love and light, please connect with us in a strong way. Here are the cards tonight. We got the moon again, the phases of the moon again. That's the second time. I don't know if you can notice, but there's a lady up there at the top, and that her red dress goes down to the bottom. That's the moon pictures are all on the skirt of her dress.
Love it.
Kind of cool artistry there.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So we're looking for number 37 in the book. Sorry, I got to read again. Almost turned right to it. The essence of the moon card is talking about the cycles of the moon every 28 days. This has a powerful impact on our human psyches, and it offers us the certainty that after periods of emptiness and darkness, there is a light waiting so we can be reborn into a new phase. And this calls to mind a native African prayer that they say to the moon, may our lives be renewed as yours is. So I like that. That's pretty cool. May our lives be renewed as yours is. A prayer to say to the moon. I like that. So let's ask for a message for you, Brenda. I hear the shaman song. May say, hello, dear one. We see you. We will be with you if you choose, if you call on us. We can come to your aid at any time. We can be your inspiration if you'll let us. We love the phases of the moon. We love all things of the earth. And we recommend that you make an effort to be close to the earth. You do love the earth. It is important to you to be close to her. She cradles you in her arms energetically. She cares for you. She sees you. And she trusts you, for she knows you have a clean heart. And we hope that makes you smile. We want our message to you to be positive and meaningful. So join with us when you choose. We don't force ourselves on anyone. If you choose to connect with us, we will be there. Just say the word. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Earth Mother needs us. She needs us. Pray for her. Send her healing. There's a lot of shifting going on right now, and each and every time I ground, I send her love and healing where she needs it most. So, okay. I just had to say that. I need more and more people to try to help heal Mother Earth. She's the only Earth Mother we have.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brendan, your first card says Ancestor of Illusion.
Oh.
The feeling I'm getting from this card is as oh, I see more even. Okay, so as we start adulting, we just want to believe the best and purest in everyone. And there are these people out there, wolves in sheep clothing, they're everywhere. So this is about calling upon your ancestors to help you recognize who to trust and who not to trust. But in this image, this deer or elk or gazelle, one of them, they're animals. He's drinking, but the water he's drinking is actually pure water. So, so these ancestors are here to help. This is what I'm seeing. When it's foggy and you can't see, you're wanting to clear out the fog. They're going to help you with clarity and to drink from the purer water versus the tainted water. That's what I got. Okay. Anyways, it says, I am the ancestor of illusion. I can show you the true nature of things around us that may appear to be beautiful, but have a darker hidden energy behind them. Life has many aspects that seem other than who they truly are. My deep insight can uncover reality behind the surface sheen. I will walk beside you and ensure that you are not led astray by the appearances before you reach your true goal and your true resting place. It says, with this ancestor stepping elegantly by our side, we are led to recognize the beauty of truth and the deceptive character of falsehood. Once we achieve this insight, we are never opt for the illusion again. So just keep yourself open and aware of your surroundings. And anytime you meet someone new, and especially when you're going out there trying to get some graphic design jobs, ask your guides to be with you and help you with discernment. So that's there. And then I got the call card for you as well. It is definitely time for you to reach far and wide. You may travel to actually get to your calling, but with a companion by your side, and especially your guides, they will help you navigate to your true calling as long as you believe in them. And I know you do. You believe in them. And then our last card here. Oh, this is one of my favorite cards in this deck.
Oh, nice.
out of the egg was not born a bird, but a butterfly. For
Wow.
me, this is a card of a miracle happening, the miracle of the transformation of your new life and your new journey. This
Mm.
says prayer, petitioning the Supreme Court. Okay. And this is for everybody. Prayer is a petition. You are asking for something. And this desire to give birth, the egg, to the hope, which is the butterfly represented here. You direct the request to your greater power, to a greater power, the creator, knowing that you might not get what you want, but you get what you need. More into a cocoon of silence and be still. No, move into. Sorry. This is red with little tiny white writing. I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's hard.
Move into a cocoon of silence and be still. Then offer your prayer. Just as a flower blooms, the fragrance is released. Joy finds you and you are released like a butterfly in beauty and freedom. You are being initiated, and your choice is which gateway to enter. So again, calling upon your guides, when it's talking about gateway here, I feel like, we are promised certain things. Always consult your guide, always send your prayers up to the universe, to the guides, and you will, as long as you trust in the process, trust in prayer, you will never be misguided. So that's that story for you, Brendan. All right. So I'm going to hide that. Ellen is next. Ellen is here. Then we have Jazz. We have Maureen and Leah. And then I think Jazz has a question. So, all right. I'll get that for you, Jazz. All right. So right now we're reading for Ellen.
Ellen, I'm going to pull a shaman card for you. Let me get them shuffled up a little bit. Thanks for being here and thanks for your question.
Okay.
I hear my shaman song.
Now, real quick, explain to everybody. You hear a particular song when your shamans come in?
I do. I have two different songs. When they first came in, I'd ask one day to may I please have special guides to come in to help me with my shaman work. And about 24 hours later, seems like sometimes it's about 24 hours after I ask for something that it moves in. And so I was in the bathroom looking in the mirror, combing my hair. And it's funny because there's this old commercial, if you're an old lady like I am. Well, I shouldn't say that because I don't think others are an old lady, but I know that I am. But anyway, there was this old beer commercial. It's so funny. My guide uses an old beer commercial.
No.
And there's this native drumming, boom, 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 boom. And it goes, from the land of sky blue waters. And I immediately knew, and my head's tingling like crazy. I immediately
love that
knew.
song too.
Yeah, it's, has the native feel, the
It wasn't
indigenous
Coors,
feel.
was it?
It might have been. I don't remember. But so I'm like, what? I have shaman guides that are indigenous or Native Americans or whatever. And then the song stopped, which told me, yes, you're right. And then immediately it moved right into Waltzing Matilda, Waltzing Matilda. And I'm like, what? I have shaman guides from Australia, the Aborigines. And then the music immediately stopped. And so I knew I was right. So I hear their little songs. I hear that, not the word.
I love
From the
it.
land of sky blue waters and waltzing Matilda. And I'm like, oh, okay, they're here.
Oh my gosh.
They're saying they're here.
Someone once asked in chat, how do we know our guides are speaking with us and stuff? And I had said, we can ask for signs. Let me know what means yes or what means no, or let me know when you're here, and I would love that song.
Yeah, the angels have a song, and Master Jesus has a song, and
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
Mary Magdalene has a song.
Yes, I
That's
love
about, I
this.
think that's all the songs I get, but yeah, I love it. Oh, they're saying hams, the beer refreshing. Okay, it's hams.
Yes.
Uh,
Leah, look
shaman
at you,
card,
girl. All right, let's see.
shaman card for Ellen. I didn't already pull a shaman card for Ellen, did I? Started the acting and I've kind of lost track. I think I still owe you it. No, it was fun. I like to talk about it. Soul retrieval. This is a butterfly dropping out of the cocoon. Pretty fantastic artwork. Soul retrieval. Let's see what this is about. Number 49 in the book. Oh, come on, come on. Number 49 in the book. Oh, okay. The essence is soul retrieval is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy or your enthusiasm or your innocence that you've lost. At first, we'll use soul retrieval to recover from our hurts and heal our inner childhood wounds. And then later, we learn to journey to recover our original nature, that self that never left the Garden of Eden, who still speaks to the rivers and to the trees and to God. And when we return to Eden, then we are whole again. Like that. Okay. Ellen, let's see if I can receive a message for you. We ask for you to be showered with blessings from the land of sky blue waters. We are here. We would like to say that you are special in our eyes. Not that you are above anyone, but there's a special place in our hearts for you from the old days. You might realize one day you have some memories from that time. You were an important personality during those days. You are to be trusted, you are to be cherished. And we ask you to bring forth this connection by sitting down and spending time asking to connect with us. And we will happily be there for you. And we hope that you do. Thank you. That's what I got.
Beautiful. Aren't you special?
Can I take a quick intermission while you do your reading?
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, I was just reading, catching up on chat, and you go ahead. Um, okay, so Mystic Cancer, I do have you starred here. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, all right, Ellen. My cards for you. First card you have is the Hunter of Paths. All right, I am loving this energy here. It just gives me this that you are on a new path, or you'll find a new path soon. Hey, Miss D. um, so you have shamans, ancestors that help you along your path, and to find the other little paths that segue into new journeys of your life. So let me show you this image again here. So let me read to you who the hunter of paths is. Okay. I'm the hunter of paths. I track the way through the complexities of life, seeking pathways for those who call upon me. I lead you by the best way I can find, avoiding dangers, wrong turns, and seeking out the quickest route, or the longest, whichever that'll benefit you most. I've always said sometimes, if we're in a hurry, and let's say you had to stop behind a school bus and you're in a hurry, and I feel that sometimes the universe puts obstacles in our way to keep us from harm's way. And for me, I've learned that we have birds that fly in front of us. If you have a bird that flies down and in front of you, I'm going to say me, but that was a message to slow down, because up ahead, this was years ago and I can't remember what was going on. I think it was an accident. If I hadn't to slow down, I may or may not have been in or right behind that accident. But anyway, I will help you in times of uncertainty and when you feel lost or abandoned. Whatever the circumstances of your journey, with me at your side, I can help you find the best way forward. So that is calling upon the hunter of the paths. So I love, love, love that energy for you. Okay, the next card here is about whole self health. This is about finding balance in your body. Your body needs a little balance, a little switch of energies, switch of nutrition. This talks about finding either naturopathic remedies or Ayurvedic energies. I can't even say that. But this is about taking care of your temple. Eating the right kinds of foods. If you're ailing in some way, trying to find that food that will help support your immune system, let's say, that'll help cleanse, say your liver needs cleansing. It's a good idea to seek out a different diet for yourself, for your whole body health. And it also, in this self-health, it also speaks of spirit, so meditating will nurture your spirit and help you, and you can call upon even Archangel Raphael to come down and help heal you, and or heal where you need healing most. And your next card here, it's a hummingbird bundle. Oh my gosh, look at this.
Oh.
So, hummingbird energy, I have to read it to you real quick. Hi, Fatima. Hummingbird energy speaks of joy, beauty, delicate, and miracles. You bless the world with joy and love, and you are being asked to spread miracles and happiness through your energy. I love this. Okay, let me show you again. He's so cute. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this is, it's a card of observant. A great teaching is in watching your mind process and do nothing at all. Be a stalker of the mind. Watch thoughts passing by with no judgment or moral concepts. The knack of meditation and the rest of the warrior spirit is to simply watch. For example, to observe this painting, feel the tone of the colors, experience the passion behind the ancient symbols, and move into the spirit of which it it was created. Sense the movement in the air, the hummingbird's wings, the impeccability of its nature. He is a great warrior beyond compare, as are you. Hummingbirds are extremely territorial. Yes, I've learned that. Uh, Passionately defending their airspace. Medicine bundles are symbols of reminding the owner of the property, thought, and action. As guardians of our own airspace, we too must exude the passion, grace, and the beauty of the hummingbird.
Nice.
So that's a beautiful message. So I often tell the story of how I was learning tarot, and I was asking my guides to help me, and I asked, what in this image will help me remember the meanings? And I looked at that image, and then I actually started seeing movement in the image. So it might be a call to actually go visit an art gallery and go to a picture that calls to you and just stand in front of that picture and just breathe it in, see the movement, see the life that no one else can see. I think that's a message right there, is you have the ability to see what no one else can see. So Leah, I forgot to take Leah's thing.
I have not read for Leah, have I?
No, no, we were reading for Ellen just then. So Ellen, sorry, while you were gone, Leah put that up. I put that up for Leah. Goodness. So Ellen, that's the story for you tonight. But I really do invite you to look into a beautiful painting that calls to you and go into every facet of that painting. See the movement, breathe it in, and I feel like messages will be in there for you. So, anyways, there you go, Ellen. Thank you for letting us read for you tonight.
Interesting, fun.
Yeah. All right. So we have Maureen. How are you feeling, first of all?
My animals are getting agitated, but I took care of them for a little while.
Okay. All right. So, all right. We have a few more readings. We have Maureen. We have Leah, our resident Leah. We have Jazz and Mystic Count Cancers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you good for 4?
Oh, that might be stretching it a little bit.
Okay, so I will start pulling only 2 cards. We have been on over an hour and a half. So if you want to either pull a card or do a quick channel, and then I will only pull 2 cards instead of 3.
Okay, I'll just channel instead of pulling a card then.
There we go.
Hopefully.
All right, Maureen.
So we're on Maureen now?
Well, I want to make sure Maureen's still here. Maureen, are you still here? Let me... Somehow I got way up. Okay. Hi, Lindsay. Lindsay, tonight's a little bit different, and welcome to the channel. We're doing shaman readings tonight, which is a little different than what we normally do. So we're doing oracle cards and such. But let us know in the chats, in the comments, if you like these readings. They're not tarot or anything, and they're a little bit different. And I think I'd like to do more of them to get into the energy, because these are new decks for me, and I always stutter a little bit with the new decks. And so, but I want to know from everybody if you're enjoying the readings tonight. So,
well, I love your new cards. They're terrific.
Thank you. Okay, so all right, let's get going. I was asking Maureen, are you still here, Maureen? That's what I was doing. I was doing a roll call. So Maureen, we have Leah. Maureen is here. And I know Leah's still here. And Jazz, I think. Jazz is still here. Perfect. And Mr. Cancer is still here. Oh, thank you, Akiva. All right, Maureen. Maureen, go ahead.
Okay. I have to be silent for a minute and see if I can hear a message for you, Maureen. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. What would you like to say to our dear friend Maureen tonight? From the land of sky blue waters, we are the shaman of old. We think you should know who you are talking to. We are ancient, we are millennia. We reach from the past into your present world and touch your heart. We send you strength. We're holding you up. We ask you would speak to us, please. We would like to hear what you have to say. At nighttime, perhaps, before you go to bed, would be a good time. Sit with us for a time. The energy is strong then, and we can come through better to your consciousness. Please tell us what's on your heart. Please share it with us. We can help. Thank you. That's what I got.
Beautiful. We have a person or two that just came in, Janitra. Welcome to the channel, Janitra. But the questions are closed for this session. But if you hit that bell, I'll let you know when we're on next, and we'll be sure to get you a reading then. But we're going almost 2 hours, and I'm afraid our tab is full. But we do welcome you. We do welcome you. All right, Maureen. Okay, this is a very interesting image.
Oh.
Okay, I believe in this image, this shaman he has been meditating, and he has a greater vision. He's got a different perspective on that which he was meditating on. Let me read this for you. Oh, it says, heaven is where you find it. This is Shaman of the North. Okay, the question is no longer how did we get here, but where do we go and how? We are placed on the path of life to experience, interact with, and be challenged by its dangers. Paradise is not a place, but a state of mind. We must heed the advice to stop and smell the roses, for it is possible that our fervor is, I don't know that word, fervor, Fervor, to search for the elusive. Okay, so it's possible to find to search for the elusive. We sacrifice our Garden of Eden for one tree. It is not so much in what you see, but the way you see it. Are you flying above your life, unaware of your true reality? Feathers you hold are not your own. They are a gift that must be returned one day. Like the dream catcher, the medicine wheel, they hold change. New colors from brilliant and luminous, new colors become brilliant and luminous as you journey and as you wear your feather of distinction. The mark of seasoned, soulful traveler. Your hands reach out to hold back illusion. Heaven is before you. Your dreams are coming true. And your shaman here is the hunter of mysteries.
Oh, love that.
Okay, he says. Okay. I am the hunter of honor. I seek out honorable ways to live and move, both in this world and in that of spirit. I bring with me honesty and, oh, that's the honor. I am so sorry. That is meant to be read, though. So I'm going to continue to read it. I teach you ways that will enable your honorability to exchange energies and dream in the universe. Whenever you are tempted to act in a manner unworthy of you, I am to remind you of the damage that can cause and the trouble it may bring. That was weird that I read that instead. But your honor, okay, so your hunter of mysteries. I am the hunter of mysteries. I seek the depths beyond depths of being in order to find enlightenment. I am the true seeker who pursues the truth in order to bring it to you unto those who deserve it. I teach the magic that inhabits the inner side of being. I accompany you when you're in need of deep understanding and the sense of connection in every part of life. With me, you discover harmony and a sense of belonging. So that is your shaman, Maureen. I like your shamans. You got 2 for 1 on that one. The shaman of honor and the shaman of mysteries. So there's your story tonight.
Wonderful cards.
All right, we've got finally Leah, the right Leah. The Leah.
There's our Leah.
Okay, so she wants to know about her career.
Questions about Leah's career.
We can try.
Questions about Leah's career. Let me see if I hear anything, Leah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being so supportive. I hear the shaman song, Leah. We are here for you, dear one. From our perspective, we could have much to say, but it is a path you must discover on your own. Going forward, don't lose faith. You have everything you need to reach your goal, and you will reach your goal. We promise you. You have a true heart, and you are a blessing to those who know you. We want you to know. Please keep going forward. Don't give up. We know it can be a hard road, a hard path to be on. At times, not always. But keep the faith, dear Leah. Keep the faith. And that is all.
Wow. All right, Leah, I asked for a shaman that could assist you. Read the right shaman this time. This is the shaman of dreams. I'm the hunter of dreams. I go forth in search of dreams that will enable me to transform myself and others. I slip between the shadows of night and the sunlight of day, being what is and what may be, being between hope and despair, between love and hate, in search of a dream that makes me human. Though I open doors for you who dream with me, I am also your guardian. I protect you as you seek and transcend yourself and realize your most inner hopes. So that's a message, Leah, to connect with your guides, connect with the hunter of dreams, and they will assist you in finding the career that's meant for you. And if you're in one that's faltering right now, it's because this is not the one for you. It's not filling your soul. And so just keep manifesting what you want, Leah. So that's what I have for you, sweetheart. And thank you for letting us read for you. And Jazz has the same kind of question: career and soul purpose. Well, let's see what comes up, either or.
Yeah. Ask for guidance on my path ahead in terms of career and soul purpose. Dear ones of love and light. My head just started tingling. There's some energy coming in.
Ooh.
You might have a loved one that is here. I can't identify that energy, but you do have a loved one near you in spirit. It might be grandmother. Could it be grandmother, Jazz? I'm curious. I'd like to know if your grandmother, if you have a grandmother on the other side. My head's really tingling. So, do you have a grandmother on the other side, Jazz? I'm trying to identify the energy. So, do we have a message for Jazz? What is the message for Jazz? From the lens of sky blue waters. I guess I don't see an answer, so I'll just go on in a different direction. A message for Jazz.
She says, I recently understood that my great-grandmother is in my spirit team.
Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you. I didn't see that. Okay. Great-grandmother. Okay, that's what that energy is. I feel tingling in my head in different places for different energies, and this one was way up high, and it's on the side of the feminine, but I didn't know which one was way up high, so thanks for helping me understand that. That's the great-grandmother spot.
So that's just confirmation that yes, she is.
Yeah, yeah. Jazz says when she was alive, I didn't get to know her. Oh. Well, that's how it works. They see us from the other side. What is the message we have for Jazz tonight? The Aborigines want to speak.
Oh.
What is the message, dear ones? Now I'm having energy in my forehead.
I have a tingle right here.
You have a strong spirit, and your grandmother is indeed with you all the time. We can see her from where we are, and she loves you very much. She sends you energy. She holds you up when she can. She works with you a lot without your knowing. She will always love you. She will always be there for you, doing what she can for you from the other side. You might feel her presence at times. Ask her. Even if you can't hear her or feel her presence, ask her to give you a sign. Tell her what you want the sign to be, and she can do that for you. And this is our message for you tonight. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful, Jazz. All right, Jazz, so your shaman this evening is Spirit of Truth. Look at that image real quick. Wow, so when I look at this image, I'm seeing like this is a head. And right up here, you know, it's like almost like a building. It's like is it what we house up here in our mind, in our thoughts. That's really interesting. So let me read you. I am the Spirit of Truth, the foundation upon which all things are built. I'm open to understand, to an acceptance of reality of the things as they are. I strip away the veils of self-deception and walk in the straight path of honor. I do not turn away from truth, however harsh it may seem, and my steps are always fueled with purpose and determination to penetrate the heart of any matter. The Spirit of Truth enables us in an aura of integrity. As we walk through our chosen path, it helps us measure the progress accurately, usefully. Okay, so it gives us a truer understanding of anyone en route who may offer false security or okay, so when we're talking about career here, this is about you calling upon your guides and your ancestors and your shamans to help you to discern the truth. Because as we do work with others, new companies, what they offer, us to be able to discern the truth of the matter. It's very important because out there's a lot of deception. And then just one quick card, your soul purpose. Let me just pull off a different deck real quick. And that's the one that popped out. Okay. Your message. Within you vibrates a radiant spiritual power that expresses and attracts goodness. You can make peace with your experience and expression of power, infusing it with compassionate wisdom and act upon the capacity rather than force. It is spiritually safe for you to claim your complete empowerment, discernment, and creativity. Set the limits you need, and you will transcend those who would hold you back. Transcend those who hold you back. Okay, so here's that image real quick. Okay. So it is very important that you stay open and aware of your surroundings and your energies. Ask for assistance in discernment, to read people. I feel like you're empathic, and sometimes ego steps in the way of the empath. And so ask to be able to discern and recognize the truth. And you can call in that you only be surrounded by those who walk in truth. So, Jazz, that's your message for your career. And so, soul purpose. We didn't get a message for the soul purpose, but yeah. So, Mystic Cancer. She's still here. She's our last one. If you're up for one more.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So, and then Jazz, I'm on with Sun Psychic Jean tomorrow, and I'm on a couple times next week. So if you pop in again, I'll make sure. I'm on Sun Psychic Jean's channel, so I can't control we read for there. But I'll do my best to Jazz, Mystic Cancer, and Leah, to get you a more in-depth reading next time. We were just running low on energy this night. So, all right. For Mystic Cancer, love. We're not doing love readings tonight, Mystic Cancer, but let's just read on the energy of love anyway. So what do your shamans say about love?
Well, let's see. Do we have a message for Mystic Cancer about love in her life? What can we tell her about the love in her life? Love may come from where you least expect it. Don't think you know where you will find it. You do not. This does sound mysterious, but it is how it works. Surprises are the best kind, don't you think? It will come when it is time for it to come. Don't fret about it. Trust and obey your instincts. Listen to your instincts when you meet someone new. Surely every one of these days knows there can be tricksters around. Don't let that befall you. Listen to your heart. Ask for guidance from your angels. You do have angels around you. Of course you do. They love you, they care for you, and they protect your heart. And this is all.
Mm. So as I was shuffling Mystic Cancer, I'm hearing love is within you. Learn to love yourself first before you can love another or let another love you. And then I pulled this, the reconciliation card. And before we can move forward, we need to do two things, Mystic Cancer. First of all, go into a meditation and ask Archangel Michael to come assist you and in severing any energetic that do not serve your highest good. I feel like you have a lot of, and I'm going on the image here rather than what it said. I feel like you have a lot of energetic core, other people's energies that lend to like self-limiting beliefs within you. You need to free yourself, free your energy before you can move forward. Then the next exercise I'm hearing is going into meditation again, going in deep. Who are you? Do you remember who you are? Do you remember the light and the love light being that you are? That light has been dimmed through the years, and it's about you needing to go in deep, resparking that, reconnecting. And that's what this card is also about, reconnecting with that love light energy of who you are, the beautiful soul that you are, that you've forgotten. And you need to bring that love light forward and shine. And that will, and ask that you only attract those who are in alignment with your vibrational energy. And I've said this before, it hasn't worked yet, but I think it's coming. Ask your guides to assist you in leading you and your soul partner together. And then ask for this. Ask that when your eyes meet, that your souls recognize each other. and that you do not pass each other by. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So without repeating these things, you are a beautiful soul. You deserve more than you feel you deserve. And you need to be confident in yourself and walk through life in beauty and grace. So, Mystic Cancer, that's what I got for you, dear.
You were channeling that, Ginger.
Yeah.
You were channeling.
Yeah, I decided to. It's I don't know. That's why I want to work with these decks more, and hopefully, Brenda, you would like to do another session of shamanic readings and ancestor readings, because I'm taught. I'm going to say I'm just getting started, but I meant in working with these decks, and I was just feeling part of it. So feeling it, wanting to work with me more. So everyone, thank you for sharing space with us tonight. It's been over 2 hours, and so we went over half an hour over what we planned. And for those of you who didn't get a reading, I am sorry. You came in quite late, and spaces fill up quickly. So if you hit the bell, you'll know when we're on next. Again, if you will, Jackie, thank you. Subscribe to Brenda's channel. She's got a lot of wonderful channeling messages that she does almost. Are you getting to about daily, aren't you?
I do it several times a week.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm overdoing it, but I'm going to try to slow down because it's a lot to have to watch.
Yeah.
But
And then we
yeah,
were
the
on
trees have talked to me, soldiers have talked to me, the angels have talked to me. So there's a lot of messages. And
yeah. So I think you need to set some spiritual boundaries.
yeah.
Oh, are you on with anyone next?
I am on with myself on Wednesdays at 2 Central Time. I live in the middle of the United States. And the 2 Central Time, that would be 3 Eastern, every Wednesday. And I believe on Friday evening, but I haven't picked a time yet. I want to make sure I don't conflict with someone else's lives. And I did this I think it was last Sunday evening. We ask spiritual questions.
Right.
And I want to keep doing that. We just ask Spirit anything you want to know about spiritual things you've heard or are curious about. So we did that Sunday evening. It was kind of fun, but I'd like to have more people there next time and more questions. So it'll be sometime Friday night. So if you're subscribed to my channel and click the bell, you'll get the notification.
Beautiful. Oh, that's exciting. Let's see. I'm on with Jean, Sun Psychic Jean, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on her channel, but I'll simulcast as well. And Monday, I got a busy week next week. Monday, I'm on at 7 with Allie of Heart and Soul Connected. Wednesday with Akila B, 7 o'clock, and Ivana on our every other Thursdays also. So any of you who didn't get to us in time tonight, hit those bells. And I'm on 4 more times just within a week's time. So
wow, that is busy.
Yeah, so I try to keep track of who didn't get read, and try to push them up the list a little bit longer. But be warned that our lists are filling up quickly. So hit those bells so you know when we're coming on. You'll get the notifications. And so because thankfully more and more people are learning about us and wanting to share our energy. And we hate turning people away. That's why we go too long. But do respect our energy. And some of us got to get up early for work tomorrow. So thank you, Jackie, for being our beautiful mod this evening, and Leah. And Warrior Girl left us. And so thank you for all our mods. You're wonderful people. Everyone in chat, you're such beautiful souls. And we always want to send you love and light. And then I'm going to end this stream with a beautiful fairy butt, if I can find her, because I still have my, give me one moment. I still have my intro and outros for my paranormal. I almost hit it again. So yeah, so instead of giving you a spooky outro, I send you off with Fae blessings and of course a fairy butt too. So we'll see you soon.